good Friday afternoon to you. Cheers. An amazing story out of Sydney, Australia today, showcasing really a fantastic medical discovery. A young Australian teen has become the first person to actually change their blood type after receiving an organ donation. Back when she was 9, this young lady received a liver transplant. Now, the rate of success in Australia is about 70% after 5 years of receiving an organ transplant. Now she's 5 years down the line, and her blood type has actually changed from O negative to O positive with no signs of rejection. Now, as I said, this is the first reported case of something like this happening, and it has profound implications for the world of transplant medicine. If this fact can be understood and reproduced in other transplant candidates, it dramatically increases the way that transplant medicine can be performed. In addition, pregnant mothers may have one less thing to worry about when dealing with newborns, and I'm talking about Rh incompatibility factors. Excellent news out of Australia. In other news, the World Health Organization, the WHO, wants to educate people around the globe about the dangers of alcohol. Cheers, I'm all for it. Back in 2003, the WHO made tobacco their cause, and actually did a pretty good job of re-educating the world's population about the dangers of both smoking and smokeless tobacco and secondhand smoke. But not really sure what they're going to be able to do with alcohol. Yes, there are a lot of health-related concerns. Obesity, because when you drink, your eating reflex diminishes, so you tend to eat more. You become less mobile, not to mention the dangers of drunk driving. There's heart and liver implications. There's a lot of things that can happen when you imbibe too much. So, my question is, what exactly are they going to plan to do? Because quite frankly, a lot of people already know about the quote-unquote dangers of alcohol, but there's no personal responsibility to back it up. Governments need to step up the plate and do their fair share. For example, here in the States, if you get caught driving under the influence, slap on the wrist, small fine, maybe a couple days in jail, suspended license for a little bit, and you're allowed to go back and drive. If you contrast that with, say, a very stiff fine, say 10% of last year's salary, and you lose your license for the rest of your life, I think people would be less likely to go out, have a few drinks, and get behind the wheel. Now, I'm making a little light of this, but it's really an important topic because there are a lot of dangers to consuming too much alcohol. The fact remains that governments need to step up the plate and back up the education with stiff rewards and stiff penalties for drinking responsibly. Have a great weekend. We'll see you later.